Are you struggling to see the real benefits of AI in your business or daily tasks? What if I told you that most AI projects fail because of a few predictable mistakes? And you're probably making them right now. In 2026, AI is not just a buzzword. It's a tool that can either skyrocket your productivity or waste millions of dollars if used incorrectly. But here's the kicker. These mistakes aren't random. They happen again and again in companies across the globe, burning through budgets, creating headaches, and leaving organizations frustrated. In today's video, we'll uncover the common AI mistakes that are costing businesses huge amounts of time, money, and productivity. And most importantly, how to avoid them. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1, building AI without a clear business problem. So, you've heard about all the success stories, and now you're ready to launch an AI project. However, here's where most businesses go wrong. They chase AI for the sake of using AI. They don't ask the critical question, what problem are we solving with this technology? This can lead to massive investments in AI systems that are impressive in theory, but useless in practice. Many companies jump into AI without defining a clear business outcome. For example, one manufacturing firm spent over $2.3 million on an AI quality control system. It was impressive, 95% accurate. But within 6 months, less than 10% of their quality issues were actually flagged by the system. Why? The AI didn't align with their existing workflow. It added unnecessary steps, lacked explainability, and the team that would use it wasn't involved in the design. Here's a key takeaway. Before you dive into building AI, ask yourself, what specific business metric are we targeting, and how will we measure success? It's essential to have clarity on the outcome you want before jumping into the tech. Mistake number 2, ignoring data quality. Imagine having tons of data at your disposal, but none of it is useful. Many businesses assume that simply having a lot of data means they can leverage it to train AI models. Unfortunately, poor data quality can derail your entire project. Data is the foundation of AI, and without clean, structured data, you'll encounter costly failures. A lot of companies ignore the importance of preparing their data properly. For instance, Amazon's AI hiring tool penalized women candidates because the historical data it was trained on was biased. This issue cost Amazon millions and raised serious concerns about bias in AI. It's not just about having data. It's about having the right data. The best AI programs allocate 50 to 70% of their budget to data readiness, cleaning, and governance. Without this, the AI won't perform as expected, and you'll find yourself stuck with inaccurate or biased outputs. Mistake number 3, miscalculating the cost of AI projects. AI is expensive, and most companies dramatically underestimate the true cost of building and deploying AI systems. Sure, you'll hear about the initial cost of model licensing, but what about the hidden costs? Data preparation, integration, security, and compliance are all critical areas that require substantial investment. Many teams get excited about building the AI model and assume the rest will be straightforward. However, the true costs often come during integration and deployment. For example, one company built 80% of their AI system within a week, but it took 8 months and an additional $5 million to complete the final 20% of the project, mainly due to integration issues. The lesson here: from day one, you need to budget for the full life cycle of your AI project. This includes infrastructure, data preparation, ongoing maintenance, and integrations. Don't forget to run small pilots first to understand the real costs before scaling. Mistake number 4, scaling AI too quickly. AI can be transformative, but it's not a set-it-and-forget-it solution. Many companies rush to deploy AI across their entire organization without validating their assumptions in smaller, controlled environments. This is a recipe for disaster. One classic example comes from a retailer that launched AI-powered inventory management across 200 stores at once. Within 3 weeks, stockouts surged by 35% because the AI hadn't been trained to understand regional demand differences. They ended up having to roll back the project, costing them $8 million in lost sales and manual overrides. What's the right approach? Start small. Run a pilot with a single team or location. Measure its impact and test assumptions. Once you've seen some wins, expand gradually. This allows you to learn from real feedback. fix issues, and build confidence before scaling. Mistake number 5. Treating AI as a set-it-and-forget-it tool. One of the biggest misconceptions about AI is that once it's deployed, it's set and forget. Many organizations believe that after implementing AI, the system will continue to perform optimally without needing further attention. However, this is far from the truth. AI models are not static. They evolve over time. They require continuous monitoring and regular maintenance to keep them performing at their best. This is especially true as data patterns shift, new trends emerge, or business needs change. Take, for instance, a fraud detection AI system. If the system isn't retrained regularly, it may fail to identify new scam patterns as they arise. The cost of this oversight can be enormous. In 2024 alone, the cumulative cost of LLM hallucinations, where AI makes inaccurate or misleading predictions, was estimated to be over $67 billion due to the silent degradation of performance. This highlights the importance of ongoing AI model management. To avoid such costly mistakes, businesses need to build operational infrastructures that support continuous monitoring, feedback loops, and regular retraining schedules. This ensures that any drift in AI performance is detected in real time. By maintaining vigilance and making data-driven adjustments, companies can keep their AI systems working at peak efficiency and minimize the risk of costly errors. Mistake number 6. Working in silos. It's a common problem when it comes to AI initiatives. Departments working in isolation. In many organizations, each department chooses its own AI tools without considering how they fit into the bigger picture. Marketing may use one AI solution, sales another, and customer support yet another. While each tool may work well on its own, the lack of coordination between them creates major issues. The tools don't communicate with each other, leading to fragmented data, duplicated costs, and missed opportunities. Take a financial services company as an example. This company had 7 separate AI initiatives running across various departments, all of them accessing the same customer data, but each through different data pipelines. The result? Overlapping infrastructure costs and a complete lack of shared insights. This inefficiency ended up costing the company $12 million annually, and yet the returns on those investments were negligible. The solution to this problem is simple: centralize AI governance. Rather than allowing each department to operate independently, organizations should implement a unified data infrastructure that can be accessed by all teams. By standardizing on tools that integrate well with each other and tracking ROI consistently, companies can ensure that resources are used efficiently. A centralized approach will not only save money, but will also allow businesses to unlock valuable insights that can be shared across departments, driving better decision-making and increasing overall productivity. Mistake number 7. Failing to focus on adoption and trust. AI systems can be technically perfect, but if employees aren't on board, they're useless. One of the biggest reasons AI projects fail is that users don't trust or understand the technology. This could be due to a lack of training, insufficient explainability, or fear that AI will replace their jobs. A 2023 study found that only 10% of employees were excited about AI, and over 50% were more concerned than excited. This is a massive roadblock to adoption and can severely hinder your AI's ROI. What should you do? Involve end users early in the design process. Give them a chance to shape the system's requirements and test prototypes. Provide training and ensure the AI is explainable so that users can understand why the system made a recommendation. Frame AI as a tool that enhances their work, not replaces it. When users feel confident in the technology, adoption rates skyrocket. The difference between successful and failed AI projects in 2026 lies in how you approach them. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can drastically increase the chances of your AI initiatives delivering real value. Start by identifying specific business problems, ensuring your data is clean and ready for AI, and building in room for continuous monitoring and updates. Scale slowly, involve the right stakeholders, and prioritize user adoption. AI has the potential to revolutionize your business, but only if it's used correctly. So, before you dive into your next AI project, take a step back and make sure you're avoiding these mistakes that could be costing you time, money, and productivity. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more valuable insights.